Hi and welcome back to A Gardening Midwife. I'm here today at the wonderful RHS Hampton Court Flower Show. So follow along as I show you around the gardens this year. Well, welcome to the floral marquee. It is absolutely gigantic and just absolutely filled with the most incredible flowers. So come with me and I'm going to show you around some of my favourite parts. Within the floral marquee, not only are there displays of different flowers in bloom, but you'll also see some of the nurseries that put together the most incredible gardens as well. Very tempted to take a seat up there and just enjoy being around these beautiful flowers. Well, if you followed me for a little while, you know that I am absolutely obsessed with pelargoniums, and just look at these. I know they're not for everyone, but I just think that the flowers and the leaves, especially the scented varieties, are just absolutely incredible. If you're unsure of what to plant or what to have in your own garden, this is a great way to come and see all the different varieties and speak to some of the experts on things like some of these beautiful clematis. But not only can you see what is available, there is also the opportunity to come and buy some to bring home to your own garden. It's only been recently that I started to fall in love with grasses. I never used to be able to see past them as just the grass that you have on your lawn, but what a beautiful display this is, really showing how you can add so much texture and pops of colour into your garden or growing space. Wowee, just check out this ferns and foliage by the New Forest hostas. Wow, all in the most beautiful terracotta pots and these gorgeous labels. How beautiful and aesthetic is that? Want to pop a colour? Wow, just look at these. They look absolutely incredible. I cannot wait to see the scorings that this stand gets. Now, both of my parents are really keen gardeners, but my dad has recently fallen in love with cactuses. And just look at these behind me. My dad is in his absolute element. This is enough to get anyone into gardening and growing their own cactuses. Now, salvia's got really popular in the last few years, but just look at the amount of varieties and colours and flowers that are on display here at Hampton Court this year. One of my favourites is this beautiful peachy pink. This beautiful display has been created by Lincolnshire Pond Plants, and these guys have a really special place in my heart, as they were kind enough to help with some plants for one of the beautiful, beautiful gardens that have been created for a school here at Hampton Court. Just shows the generosity of gardening. Well, I just saw my dad's favourite, but these are my mum's favourite, Alstroemeria, and they are absolutely stunning. They also last really, really well as a cut flower, which I love, because then you can have beautiful flowers in your garden, but also in your home. Hearts Nurseries are one of my go-tos for lilies. Just look at these absolutely beautiful, beautiful blooms. If you want to find master growers, then you come to RHS Hampton Court. Just look at these carnivorous plants. They're absolutely incredible. Well, the floral marquee here never disappoints. It has been absolutely wonderful to be able to wander around and take in all the beautiful, beautiful displays here. It's quite warm in this tent, so I'm now going to head out and get myself some water and cool down. But if you are heading over to Hampton Court, make sure that you come and check out the beautiful, beautiful floral marquee. Well, I can tell I'm getting close to the roses because the smell is incredible in the air here. If only we could get smells across the video. It smells so good. This year's show gardens are absolutely stunning. Just look at this beautiful statue and these wonderful trees creating dappled shade. There's also amazing school gardens which I highly recommend you go and have a little look at. It's a great way of getting children into gardening. There's beautiful planting throughout the show and so much to see and so many different companies exhibiting some incredible products. Every garden really does bring something different, and this one was definitely not an exception to that. This is Alan Partridge's sound bath garden, and as you move throughout the garden, you'll hear Alan's voice giving different comments and sounds. It really is incredible. One of the great things about Hampton Court is that there are so many different types of gardens. You can get inspiration for a small border, for a larger garden, or just for some different colour schemes and how you can create interest using like these beautiful tiny birds throughout your planting. Every garden has a slightly different style, whether that's different textures throughout the garden, the different colours, the use of things like old logs to create space for nature to be enjoying this space just as much as we are.
I really enjoyed seeing how many gardens incorporated water into their designs. Now, this wasn't always just as a water feature to be enjoyed by us, but also by putting things like little stones and rocks into the water so that the nature and birds and bees can also use it as somewhere to rehydrate themselves. This garden was brimming with life, and I loved seeing all the different herbs and planting that was available within here, with these wonderful bits of slate that had some wonderful, lovely little mementos written onto them. Of course, I had to go and enjoy the allotments. I just only wish that mine looked a little bit like this. But it was wonderful to again get some inspiration and ideas for how we can use our allotments and space to not only grow vegetables, but create that environment for nature to really, really thrive.
The joy with events like this is not only can you see the beautiful gardens that people have created, but there's also so many wonderful retailers here for you to buy your own plants from. So there we are at the end of RHS Hampton Court Flower Show. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to click subscribe for more videos from a gardening midwife.